There's so much to do, not enough time. Just sort of in there and just not a rough spot, but there's just no motivation or desire to get anything done. And I don't know if anyone else has the same thing as well, where you've just got such an overwhelming list of things to do that you just don't have any drive to do it, or you don't have, say, the finances to do it or the time to do it. And I feel like I've done so much today. Like this was 2 full shelves of junk here. This shelf up the back, that was full of junk as well. Well, so much of that stuff, it's all going in the bin or it's gonna get given away. And there's a lot of things I need to do to the cars as well, just to try and get them into the next stages of getting them closer to drive up. This is gonna be a bit of a nothing video. It's just gonna be something that's maybe for others who are also stuck stuck in life. And like, I started off the day with just staring at the shed for like a good 15 minutes. Just one thing, just do one thing at least, even if it's something as simple as throw out a piece of rubbish and then throw out the next piece of rubbish, and then just create a little snowball effects like that. I still don't have the motivation to do it, but we're in a rhythm now. I wanna compress or declutter all of the nonsense that's here. I think I've got some sway bar bushes and stuff for the Skyline, so maybe I'll chuck some of those. I'll chuck those on the Skyline again, just that snowball effect. Just get things going. Go straight into getting all this crap into the bin. Let's see how these things go. We might start off with this one. This one was like my old track car. This one is brushless. I think this one is brushed. This one is brushless. So these two should be pretty quick, except this one's on drift tires. So we completely snapped the shock on that. Down goes one already. Oh, this one survived. It actually drifted really nicely, even though it is all-wheel drive. This one I think is going to be a little bit more difficult because this one's very snappy, whereas this one's a bit more loose. So we'll I don't know how this one's going to go. This thing pulls violently to the right. There is something up with this one, I think.
time to get some actual car stuff done. We're chucking this one in. So the AC in the STI, it has a bit of a weird smell, and it's just hit about 100,000 Ks, and I don't think this one has been replaced. So something real nice and easy today, we're going to chuck in a cabin filter. Just be able to slide that straight on out. These threads are pretty cooked, so we're just gonna chase them up. I don't even know what the point of this thing is if it doesn't even protect the actual sump anyway. But it's taken up room, we may as well chuck it back up. We're not even gonna bother like tightening them down because this car doesn't get driven anyway, so. Check out how much play I have in the tie rod. Yeah, I miss driving this thing, but there's so much work to do to it for it to be drivable, such as like I gotta replace that tie rod. I got to figure something out with the braking system. It's leaking. All this here, I had to hit it with just some rust converter paint just to try and help it out. But here, there's an actual hole from all of the brake fluid just dripping on the paint there. This engine's got a lot of leaks. To the timing belt, to the front seals, rocker cover, I think oil pan as well. Oil pan's going. But I got the Subaru, the Corolla, and the Skyline that I want to get going, because those are the closest ones to being on the road. Done a lot, but also not achieved a lot. But this space here is looking way better. There's a lot more room. I've gotten rid of a bunch of shelving. I put a bunch of stuff out on the road for people to pick up for free. So the rear sway bar on this thing is a little bit crusty and cruddy. We did do the link pin bushes. I should have just bought the full kit so I had some fresh hardware as well. But I now have rear sway bar bushes that we can chuck on. So this has to come out. Thankfully, this is a pretty easy job. We'll sand it, paint it, get the new bushes on, chuck it all back in. God damn it. I didn't want to have to take the exhaust off. Fly, for f***'s sake. Stop landing on me. Ugh, had to undo 2 exhaust hangers. Yeah, these things were on their way out. As I start to bend that, you can sort of see it start to crack all along that edge. Plenty of pitting going on down with the rubber. But we got some Super Pro freshies. I thought I had some white line ones. Apparently we went with Super Pro. Make sure there's plenty of grease in there.